When news of the upcoming Mortal Kombat 11 came out, there was just one thing that went through our heads. Two things if you count Scorpion's spear.
Get over here!
That thing was this: what colour ninja are they going to introduce this time, and what will their ludicrous backstory be? This is because Mortal Kombat's history is as much characterised by its colour-coded ninjas as it is by people ripping out each other's spines. With that in mind, again like Scorpion's spear, here are 10 ninjas from the Mortal Kombat series ranked from best ninja to worst ninja.
For the Lin Kuei. For the Shirai Ryu. To the death.
No one's going to argue with Scorpion being at number 1 in this list. One of the 2 original Mortal Kombat ninjas and styling out a sporty yellow colour scheme, Scorpion clinches the number 1 spot on the basis of 2 things. 1, his awesome spear and the stuff he shouts when he throws it.
Come here! Finish him.
And 2, the fact that he's actually a skull-faced hell demon who can breathe fire, as his unlucky opponents often found out. The other truly great thing about Scorpion is his total immunity to common sense, as evidenced by his animality in Mortal Kombat 3. You know, the moves where Mortal Kombat fighters turn into animals. In his animality, Scorpion, named for the venomous arachnid by the same name, transforms into a, you guessed it, that's right, a penguin.
Flawless victory.
Keep doing you, Scorps.
Sub-Zero wins.
Mortal Kombat Ninja Sub-Zero is hot on Scorpion's heels in second place, which is ironic because his whole deal is being cold. Speaking of which, Sub-Zero's deal is almost as excellent as Scorpion's affinity for fire, what with Sub-Zero's talent for freezing his opponents solid, shattering them, and creating weapons out of ice. Plus, he can keep beer cold in his ninja pants. The Sub-Zero we have now in the Mortal Kombat series is actually the second Sub-Zero, the first Sub-Zero having been canonically murdered by Scorpion, who literally has no chill. Though Sub-Zero may not be quite as badass as Scorpion, he can use his ice powers for horrible, horrible purposes, as well as having a good time.
Sub-Zero wins.
And you've got to respect his work ethic. Always on the grind. Reptile appeared as a secret character in Mortal Kombat 1, making him actually the first unlockable fighter in fighting game history, and facing him couldn't have been simpler. You just had to get a double flawless victory without ever blocking on the pit stage, finishing with a fatality when the shadow of something flew past the moon. At midnight, on a Wednesday, with your snares pointing north, or something like that. Then you'd be permitted to fight the mysterious secret character Reptile, who, only slightly disappointingly, turned out to be exactly the same character as Scorpion and Sub-Zero, only dressed in green. In later installments, Reptile realised that he was an actual reptile and so turned all green and scaly and gained the ability to go invisible and spit acid, which was good for him, less so for his opponents. Still, after that whole animality fiasco with Scorpion turning into a bloody penguin, there's surely no way that Reptile is transforming into anything other than some kind of giant lizard in his animality, right? Guys, I think they're doing this on purpose.
Where there is smoke, there is fire.
I don't want to say that smoke was the point at which Mortal Kombat's designers started running out of ideas for colour-themed ninjas, but Smoke was a grey-coloured, sometimes cyborg ninja who appeared as a secret character in Mortal Kombat 2, and whose special power was the fact that he was constantly emitting smoke like a broken toaster. They try to have some fun with Smoke in later games, like in this fatality in which Smoke steams his opponent like a lobster with horrifying results. Our favourite Smoke moment, however, is from Mortal Kombat 3, where we find out that he can stop smoking, he just needs to be told to do so by a sign. Maybe we also need a sign telling him to stop destroying the planet every time he wants to do a fatality.
Smoke wins.
Yeah, Smoke, more like 7.5 billion fatalities. Nice one.
Rain wins.
Rain is an interesting Mortal Kombat ninja in that originally he was intended to fool fans. A purple ninja this time, Rain appeared in Mortal Kombat 3's Attracts mode in arcades but didn't actually appear in the game, leading to much fan speculation on how to unlock him. Then everyone realised that the designers were just joking around and that Purple Rain was just a Prince joke, and haha, you didn't seriously think that they were scraping the barrel that hard to just make a purple ninja and call it a new character, did you? Except that that's exactly what they did in Mortal Kombat Trilogy, making Rain a playable character who brought even less to the table than Smoke on account of how Rain wasn't smoking all the time. Nor was he raining all the time, unless I guess he's crying under that mask. Rain was given a bit more individuality in later games in the series, which revealed his backstory as a prince, haha, of royal blood who could manipulate water, but most Mortal Kombat fans remain unimpressed with this joke gone too far. Still, thanks to Rain's animality, I have now seen a bizarrely small elephant blast someone's skin off with their trunk, so I guess he's not all bad.
Rain wins. Round 1, fight.
Rain might have been bad, but at least you can see him. Not so with Noob Saibot, who in his first appearance as a secret character in Mortal Kombat 2 wasn't just wearing black, he was entirely black, like someone forgot to fill in the graphics. He gained a bit more detail in subsequent installments in which we learned that Noob Saibot was actually the original Sub-Zero who died, but then was resurrected by Quan Chi, and for some reason decided to become much more boring. Noob Saibot also got some teleporting and shadow powers, but to be honest, this ninja is a real afterthought of a character, which is a shame and weird considering that he's named after two of Mortal Kombat's key creators, Ed Boon and John Tobias. Get it? Listen up, Mortal Kombat 11. Give this guy something cool to do in the next game, or give him an interesting character flaw like, I don't know, being bad at bowling or something. Okay, better.
Finish it. Fatality.
Oh wait, Red! We haven't done Red yet, have we, thought the Mortal Kombat ninja makers. Okay, let's do a Red ninja and name him after an error message, and I don't know, he can use telekinesis or something. Alright, who wants to go to the pub? The rumour about Ermac's existence arose from a misunderstanding, from players seeing the term Ermacs, which is short for error macros, in the Mortal Kombat arcade machine's audit menu. Much like with Rain, the Mortal Kombat developers spent a long time denying Ermac existed, before realising, hey, free character idea, and actually putting him in Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3. More recent games have changed Ermac considerably, with the Red Ninja now a floating collection of damned souls held together with some bandages and a fancy cloak. I suppose it's better than when he was a frog.
Ermac wins.
Alright, so Chameleon is all colours and is also partially transparent like an angry Photoshop layer or something. He also has no actual moves of his own because he is just all the other ninjas rolled into one, so I feel pretty confident that this has to be the last century, because how do you get worse than that? Oh, wait, right, the cyborg ones.
Finisher. Sector wins.
How could I forget about Sector, the Mortal Kombat fighter, who looks like he was given 30 seconds to put together a Predator cosplay costume from a crate of used motocross equipment. Sector is another one of these cyborg ninjas in the Mortal Kombat series, along with Smoke and Cyrax, and is a hastily assembled hodgepodge of flamethrowers, missiles, and half-remembered industrial equipment. Yeah, not sure what purpose Sector's original designers thought a giant metal press in the middle of his chest would serve, but good on him for finding a use for it.
Cyrax wins.
Still, at least Sector never got stuck in the sand in the background of a level, unlike Cyrax. I rest my case. So those were 10 ninjas from the Mortal Kombat series ranked in order of how much they needed to be there. And before you yell at me in the comments, bear in mind, I'm just kidding. Except for about Cyrax, who can do one. Let us know who your favourite MK ninja is, and be sure to subscribe for loads more on Mortal Kombat 11, coming very soon. Thanks for watching.